Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. In today's session, I am going to talk about computer vision services. Now, what is this computer vision? It is a core area of artificial intelligence. It is the ability of a machine to interpret an image. So, how you will interpret an image is image will be converted into pixels. Pixels are numerical values. These numerical values are used as a feature to create a machine learning model to predict the image and its contents. Now, what we are going to discuss is how to use this in Microsoft Azure. Now, if you go to your learning path, explore computer vision in Microsoft Azure is one of the component in the exam AI 900. Now, we are going to discuss only the first part today, analyze images with computer vision service. So we will be talking about how to create the Azure service, computer vision service, and what you can do with the service. So you can interpret an image and you can suggest an appropriate caption for the image. You can find out the relevant tags so that you can index an image. You can categorize an image. You can identify an object in an image. You can detect a face in an image. You can also recognize celebrities and landmarks from an image. So these are the things that is possible with the help of computer vision service. So we will be doing only the first part, analyze image with computer vision service. So when you give an image, the image will be analyzed and it will be interpreted and you will get what is there in the image. Okay, how to do this? Let us directly go to the exercise. So here if you see in this exercise, a virtual lab will be loaded. Just click launch lab and start lab. You can see a virtual lab will be loaded here. Now before this lab is getting loaded, we have to create Azure resources. Let's go to the Azure portal. So here we have to create a custom we have to create a computer vision resource. So let me go to the home and click on resource. You have to create a computer vision resource. Okay, so click a resource and here type computer vision. We have to create a resource. Click on create. So by the time the virtual lab will be loaded, so here you have to select a resource group. I have already created one resource group. Let me select that. And here you have to give a name. So let me give the name. You have to give a unique name. So let me give com0909. Okay, and then you have to select the pricing tier for this. Click on this checkbox and review and create. So once the validation is successful, you can create the resource. Okay, so we have to, the first step is to create the computer vision resource in the Azure portal. So once this is done, let's see whether the virtual lab is loaded. Yes, the lab is ready now to use. They have already given the password here to log in as a student. Okay, so let me type the password. Okay, log into the virtual lab. The first thing you have to do is all the programs, all the client programs, okay, are already loaded here. Just click on this get files to update this program from the GitHub. The program is updated. Close it. Now open the Visual Studio Code. So now you can see all the lab files available here. So you can see image analysis with computer vision. So this is what we are going to do today. Just click on this, the program will get loaded here. So once the program is loaded, so we are going to do image analysis. Yeah. So once the program is loaded, so what you have to do is you have to copy the key and endpoint from the Azure portal. I'll go back to the portal. Yeah, the resource is created here. Click on go to resource. Here you have to click keys and endpoint. So this key is actually used for the client to communicate with the service. So you need this security key. And endpoint is the HTTP address where you can access your service. So these are very important things. So let me copy the key and paste it in the virtual lab. So I'll come back here and paste my key here. The next thing I have to do is the endpoint. I'll copy the endpoint, come back to the virtual lab and place the endpoint here. Now the service is ready to use. So once this is done, just run this block. You can see your cognitive service is ready to be used. Now what you have to do, you need not do much of code, just you have to pass the image that you want to analyze to the cognitive service that you have created. Okay, the code is given here. Okay, the code is given here. Just you have to call the computer vision client dot describe image in the stream, image stream. So just you have to call this method to describe your image. So let me run this block. Actually the data is available in this folder inside yeah, you can see here. This is the image. Sorry, my system is very slow. Yeah, you can see the output here. This is the image. The image analysis is done. You can see the result here. A woman showing her phone to the child. Okay, and that is associated with the confident value, a score value. The input is actually available in this folder. Inside data folder, you have a folder called as vision. Inside the vision folder, you have the image. Okay, so this image is what is analyzed. Suppose you want to analyze another image, the second image. You have to execute this block, the second block. Just execute the second block, you will get the output. It will take some time to get the output. We got the output. Now you can see the image again, a different image. So this image also analyzed, a person holding a phone. So you can see a score attached with this. So this is the output of image analysis. So when you give an image, the image is interpreted and you get an output. The output is associated with a score. Now you can do for your own images also. Either you can use the image that is already available in the folder or you can upload your own images. So you did not write much amount of code because you use the pre-built model that is available in Microsoft Azure. So if you want to develop an application which needs to interpret an image, you can very well use Microsoft Azure services. So that's all for today. In next session, we will be discussing about the second module. Thank you for listening.